Investors would be hiding in their basements until the election was over, had Comrade Sanders look like he was the nominee. Anyway, I'm setting the record straight here tonight because headlines like this, they're wrong. Take a look. New York Times, Politico, USA Today, The Guardian. The New York Times, I know, had one opinion piece where they did call it a miracle. No miracle here. This was the Democrat establishment's divine intervention. The establishment's divine intervention. You see, God helps those who help themselves. And in this case, some party establishment types finally woke up to the threat of a near communist winning the nomination. The Democratic establishment in this case was and is the miracle worker. Not Joe Biden himself, not Clyburn. After all, who convinced Pete and Amy to drop out just hours before? And who provided the sudden cash infusion to Elizabeth Warren's super PAC that only supported her and kept her going? Kept her taking votes from Sanders, thereby costing Bernie Minnesota, where she pulled over 15% of the vote. She cost him there. Maine, with another 15%, she cost him there. Massachusetts, where she pulled a whopping 21% of Sanders' voter base, not to mention that Sanders would have had bigger victories with more delegates in places like Utah, Colorado, California, without Warren in the race. I do wonder about the sudden creation of that super PAC designed just for her. Was it really to help her or just to hurt Bernie Sanders and thus help Biden? AOC and Ilhan Omar are lamenting the situation tonight, griping that if only socialists would come together and have that kind of coordination. Omar tweeting, and I quote, "Imagine if the progressives consolidated last night like the moderates consolidated, who would have won?" Well, bottom line, here it is. The Democrat establishment picked their candidate last time, and it seems they're doing it again. Because, you know, it worked out so well last time. Joining me right now is Pennsylvania Republican Congressman Scott Perry. Congressman, good to see you.
Great to see you, Trish. I know that we are supposed to believe that nobody got on the phones, that Jim Clyburn, Amy Klobuchar, Pete Buttigieg, Tom Steyer, all came to the same conclusion at the same time, that those candidates running for president, putting all their hard sweat, blood, and tears into Super Tuesday, just decided moments before the election, you know what, I'm out. We're all supposed to believe that that just transpired simultaneously, and it just happens to be to Joe Biden's credit.
Yeah, divine intervention, right? Courtesy of some pretty powerful Democrats.
Right.
So they consolidated. In some ways, I'm sort of surprised, Congressman, they didn't do it earlier. What took them so long?
Well, I think they were hoping that it was going to work out with some of the other candidates, and let's face it,